Hello everyone and welcome to Lucy's Larking Adventures. We're out at this lovely brook just on the outskirts of Bath today, so not far from home. It's been pretty awful this week, sort of rain wise, but the water's looking pretty low, so we think we're going to be alright. And as you can probably see, the sun is out a little bit today, so it's trying, and so we are going to do some treasure hunting. So we're just going to have a little traipse around this area here and see what we can find. We've had some pretty good luck over the last sort of couple of weeks, so hopefully that will stay. But we'll let you know what treasures there are. See you soon. Look, I've just pulled this out. I could just see the handle, and I was like, you've got to go and have a look, haven't you, when something's this colour, because it's not usually a natural thing. But it's an old chisel, so I wonder how long that's been there. And I've just spotted something down here as well, so let's have a look at this. Oh, water's quite cold. Oh look, I thought it was going to be an old buckle, but it's not. It's a shame. Would have been great, wouldn't it, that size? And Ryan's just found some old bucket handles, look. I love it when they've still got those little tags on. So if you're in the fan club on Patreon, we're just about to release a little video just for you guys to show you Ryan's bucket restoration. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm just going to check out this wheel. Oh look, this is pretty cute. That's got to have some age to it, hasn't it? That middle bit's really sweet. What does it say? Super grip. Tyre number 2, look. I wonder what that was from. It's quite an interesting size actually, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So you can see it's a bit murky on the bottom. We're going to do a bit of like swishing, and I'll bring you back and let you know what we can find. So actually Ryan's just found another pair of bucket handles, a smaller pair, look. These are pretty cool. Look at the edges of those. So these are quite a common find for us, but I still enjoy finding them because they've just got a really great look, haven't they? So yeah, nice to find too. Let's go and see what else I can find. Also, a quick catch up for you on a couple of things. The humble paste jar, of course, this is a really nice one. Buried next to a rock. This is lovely. A little tiny piece of clay pipe, look, just the little the stand that it would have been on, and you can just see that it would have had a bit of a design on it as well. So it's a sign that there has been clay pipes here, so we'll keep our eyes peeled. And then Ryan found this, and this looks like the remains of like a fireplace tile, look. That sort of stone there. But isn't it magnificent? I'm tempted to say it looks Victorian. And it just would have been great, wouldn't it, in its time? So it's always nice to find that little remnant of a time gone by. And the water's flowing, the birds are singing. Although the sun has gone in just for a minute, but I'm sure it'll be back. So I've brought you back because I've spotted something here. I can't tell if it's complete, but I bet you guys can see into the glare what I think it is, right? Let's go and have a look. And it is, look at that. It's a lovely condition considering it's been potting around the water for goodness knows how long. A lovely little Inkwell ink bottle. These are just adorable, aren't they? This is a nice glass one, and it's actually got a really nice shape, so I'm looking forward to giving that a nice clean. Oh, always exciting to find those, isn't it? I'll bring you with me for a bit then, and we'll just have a little mooch around to see what we can find. All right, let's just find a piece of plate, look, that's nice blue rim. Okay, I've spotted something down here and I know what it is, and I find a lot of them, but I'm still going to get it out. Can you spot it too? It's the telltale shape, isn't it? Let's see what else is around. Lots of broken bits of glass here. Look at that. I know that you quite often it's hard for you to see what I'm doing because of the glare on the water, but isn't that stunning? It looks great. Try and get you a better picture of what's happening, because you can probably see where it goes really still. It's lovely to have a look and see what we can see. So I apologise as always for the glare, but just enjoy it because it's pretty stunning today with the sun through the trees. Oh, hey, look. This. I love this. It's one of those things that, I don't know what you call them, but it's supposed to make like a fun / annoying noise, like a little kid's clacker, I guess you could call it, which sounds great in a Somerset accent, I'm sure you'll agree. I am actually going to keep it. So normally if we find plastic stuff, we take it and get rid of it. But, I mean, it's quite jolly, isn't it? Oh, Ryan's got a couple of things as well. Let's have a look what he's found. Oh, lovely piece of pottery. I love that colour. That's nice as well. Turn that over.
Nothing caught out, I don't think.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good. So there's a few things here. I'm going to keep going and I'll bring you back when we find the next thing. So Ryan's just found this piece of porcelain, I think it is. It actually looks pretty modern, but you guys, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I love to find letters and numbers in the river. And look what we've got here, loads of them, which is quite odd, isn't it? I don't know why they would need to be there, so I find that intriguing. Okay guys, so we had to get back out and back in because all of a sudden it just got really deep, and there was a fallen tree, which you probably saw, and around that it was just really deep and fast. So we're out and back in. Let's have a look and see. I can see a bottle there. I think it might be modern, you know. I'm going to have a look anyway. Yeah, that looks just like a beer bottle or something, doesn't it? Have a look at this beachy bit. Looks exciting. That looks like a bit of light bulb, which actually is a bit of a relic now, because you don't get them like that anymore, do you? I wonder what that was. You can just see the logo on the lid, look. God, it's a pretty old bottle as well, actually. Maybe it's just a bit worse for wear, having bumbled along this river for so long. Oh look, you know what that is, don't you? That is the top of a cod, so it's a shame. Looks like there might be more bits of it here as well, you know. I have seen something interesting over here, so I'm sure you can spot it too. That is a relic. That's the remains of an old, looks like pliers or something, doesn't it? God, I wonder how long they've been there. Yes, we will add you to our collection, thank you. That looks suspicious, doesn't it? Look, it might have been part of that cod. How does that look? But this looks sweet. That's lovely, isn't it? Look at that. A nice leafy pattern. Oh, this would have been cool. Look at this. So that's the thing with beachy bits, is that, look, there's another bit there. They are quite good for finding stuff, but also they're quite good for finding broken stuff because, you know, stuff bumbles up and smashes on the rocks and stuff. So there we go. Well, look, just stepped over this, it looks like. Can you see it? Oh, you're sweet, aren't you? I can't see that it says anything on it. Isn't that lovely? It's nice. Yeah, pleased with that. Okay. Oh, look. Just put that in my little collection. Look at this. How sweet is that? Love that pattern. I wonder if that would have been a jug or a little teacup. Got a little symbol there of some sort. Definitely going to have to keep that and clean it, aren't I think. Lovely. It's just a stain, but it looks suspicious, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to try and go this way. Bring you with me for a little bit, but you can see it's really rocky, so if I appear wobbly, I probably am. This sort of bit is always gets deeper, gets murky, but you've just got to keep your eyes peeled because usually you can spot stuff in here. And I can see a bottle, I think. Is there a bottle? Oh, there's only one way to find out. Oh yes, it is. And it's a nice one. Look at that. A nice old neck on it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's quite nice to find a bigger one actually. I do love tiny bottles, they're my favourite of all the sort of bottles that I find. But yeah, we've not found one like that for quite a long time, so. Look at that over there. Can you see that blue? That is a child's spade. You know, like you would take to the beach, the bucket and spade. Okay, so I can see a couple of other things in this murky bit, so I'm going to get a bit deeper. I will go and have a look, and if it's anything interesting, I'll bring you back and let you know. So I'm at another beachy bit. I haven't managed to dig my interesting looking things out of that murky bit because it's gone too murky, so I'm going to wait for it to clear. But I always like to bring you to these bits because they're a bit easier to film. And look what I've spotted. You can see I've got my my new tool. I'm not sure it's like massively robust for larking, but might come in handy. Look at this. Oh look, it's actually got a split right down the middle as well. So held together by what's inside of it. But isn't that just adorable? I'm going to save that because it's really cute, isn't it? It's got to be from like a little like child's tea set or something, hasn't it? But yeah, I love it. The sort of thing that actually I might make into like a pretty cool necklace or something for my daughter. Some of you last time I mentioned Ella were surprised that we had a daughter, but yes, we do. She does come from time to time. She's a really great larker actually. She's really she's good at spotting stuff, but she's not as fanatic as we are, so we can't get her out every time. She's in training, you might like to say. No, that's cute. It's got a plate. Few bits of pottery. This is nice, the base of an old, looks like an old Stoneware flagon actually, which we found last week and are still overjoyed about. That's pretty neat. Bits of broken glass. Sure I spotted something else I wanted to look at then. Yeah. It's broken. Okay. Oh look. This is an unusual sight for us. A broken chain necklace. I wonder whether it's silver. I can't imagine it is because it seems too bright, doesn't it, having been in the water. But still, you never know. Still a keeper, I think. Put the teacup on it. That's nice. I've got little collections going everywhere, so I'll have to remember to come back and collect those on the way. It's interesting looking. It's a spring, I think, the remains of a spring. Okay, so I think Ryan's onto something interesting, so I'm going to head off up there for a second. Let's see what he's got, and then we'll come back and finish combing this little beachy bit in a sec. Okay, so Ryan has spotted a bottle just here. I'm sure you can see the bottom of it. There it is, look, that's the bottom. So we don't know if it's new or old or if it's complete, but it's always fun to have a live excavation, so to speak, so let's do it together.
Oh, that's broken.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a broken jar.
Broken jar.
Oh, that's a shame. Still, it was exciting for a minute there, so on to the next thing. So, you know, I just showed you that we found this bottom of a stoneware flagon or pot. Well, Ryan's just found the top. Look, still got some lovely letters and numbers. So that's a real shame. I mean, I'm almost convinced that they go together because, well, really only because I wouldn't have it any other way, but, you know, there's no way of proving it, of course. Look, a little tiny handle just there. It's cute, isn't it? It's nice too. I could spend hours like digging around this stuff. In fact, I do. So there we go. And it's a pleasure to be able to share it with you guys. I love to read your comments. I'm a bit behind on some of my responses, but I do promise that I read them all. Hey, look, that is, in fact, glass. I thought it was a bone for a minute, but it's not. It's a burnt bottle, which is a great sign because it means we're onto a bottle dump somewhere. And you can just see, look, the bank pretty deep behind there, but it's blocked off by sort of concrete boulders, so it's not there, I don't think, but we will keep looking, of course. I was not very careful, I apologise. Look at this over here. There's like a little plank, almost like a footbridge. The remains of, looks like a coal spade actually, which would have been slightly more convenient than this for larking. However, I'm quite pleased with my blue spade, I can't deny. Look at this. There's a modern jar. Yeah, that looks fairly modern. It could have had a label on it. I might actually take it anyway because they do make great sort of ornamental pieces. And then over here, look, there's a rake, a bucket and a glove. It's like someone's been down here gardening or cleaning up, so quite sure how that's happened. So Ryan tells me he's got something fun, so here he comes. Oh, this is fun. Ta. Look at this. So this is really unusual, isn't it?
Jarrah.
So this is like one of the old sort of stoneware jars that we love to find. Sometimes they're Hartley ones, and inside of it there is a bottle. It's a screw cut one, so it's not the oldest, but it's absolutely like jammed in there, which is really weird.
We'll try and crack it off.
Yeah, try and see what the bottle is. Ryan's going to try and open it for us, so we'll let you know once that comes out. So I'm still going to keep going, see what the next thing is, and I'll bring you back soon. Okay, so quick update for you. I think this is a contender for find of the day, definitely. So this is the bottle that Ryan just found that was jammed into the jar, which is a funny saying in its own right, and he's managed to start to unveil a little bit of it. We've had to sacrifice the jar somewhat, which is a shame. We tried to save them both, but it wasn't really doable. And you can see that it's actually a really nice bottle in here, so definitely not one that we've had before. What does it say? I think it says Melling, and then it looks like Food Limited, London. I can't quite see around the corner of that whether it's like Melling or Mellings. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that it didn't come like that. It's either been put in there as it's been thrown away, or that's just happened in the kind of throwing away process and they've just, you know, become attached. And it's pretty sweet actually. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. I'm going to get the rest of it out, but I just thought you'd like to see it in process. So isn't that great? Never happened before like that, has it? A bottle and a jar at the same time. So yeah, there we go. Right, and onwards to the next thing. See you soon. Here's a beautiful piece to share with you. Look at that. Lovely flowered piece. It's lovely, isn't it? Okay. Oh, he's got the rest of the jar off. Yeah, it looks like it says melons. I love that. What a great bottle. I'll have to see if I can find out what it is. Hey look, this is a funny shape. So quite often when I'm larking, I do by colour or shape is like, you know, how you first spot stuff. And look at that. Spotted that shape a mile away. It's really weird here that there's, I mean, obviously there's old stuff that we're finding that's really interesting, and then there's someone's like, you know, gardening collection and tool collection. So we're at a bridge now. Looks a bit intimidating from here, doesn't it? But bridges, never know what you're going to find. Oh, it's wood. Thought it looked more interesting than that. So you can see it's a bit murky. So, oh, and echoey. So I won't bring you in with me, but I'm going to just creep in, see if I can find anything, and then I'll catch you up. Look at this, an old brass something. Looks like a cap from something, doesn't it? It's gone really soft. I don't know why I'm so intrigued by this. I just really like it. It's just like a really satisfying shape or something. Now obviously used to belong to something, which is always nice, isn't it? Let me just show you where we are, look. Nice to be back in the water, although really enjoyed last week's bottle dump adventure. And you guys did too. Thanks so much for all the likes and comments. It's really lovely to read. Isn't it beautiful? So I managed to go back for my interesting looking shape from the murky bit that you can see before you. I'm glad I didn't try and walk all the way through it because I put one foot in it and it was like quicksand. So yeah, luckily I skimmed the edges. And this is like a fairly modern, like sauce bottle, I'd say. Fairly modern, because you certainly don't get them in this shape anymore. It's got a really lovely design, even though it's got the screw top. It's kind of almost like the bottle version of a paste jar. And for that reason I really like it, and I think I might keep it. Cute, isn't it? Okay, so we are just going to go under the bridge and see if we can come out the other side. So I'm not going to take you all the way through because I want to be able to see where I'm going and be as steady as possible. Look at that. Pretty, isn't it? So bring you back on the other side and let you know how we got on. Okay guys, so we made it through the under the bridge. It was pretty treacherous and we did have to sacrifice dry feet, so we breached our wellies. But you know, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? So we've come a little bit further from the bridge just because it's really hard to film whilst my feet are getting, you know, my wellies are getting full up. So the only thing I found under the bridge is this. A nice looking old bottle, look. To go with the brown one that I found earlier, it's pretty neat. But it's getting shallow again here now, so you can probably see the bottom a little bit, which is cool. So we're off again for more treasures, and I'm sure there's more to be found. There is more to be found, so I'm just going to catch you up. Sorry, I thought I had a crawly thing on me. Look at this that I found. So last week, if you saw our bottle digging adventure, you will have seen that I found an arm, a ceramic porcelain arm of a doll, which I loved, and has got pride of place on top of my collection cabinet. And this week I found the ear of a porcelain Dalek. Not the same one, I would, you know, just because of the size difference. But isn't that just adorable? I mean, it's definitely a keeper. And I also just picked this up out of the water, which is really cool. A three-sided bottle, triangular, and I don't think we found one like that before, so pretty pleased with him. And I've stopped here because I've also just spotted this, look. Just sat waiting to be found, look. And isn't it just the cutest? That long fluted neck. I wonder what it would have been for. So yeah, super pleased with that. Still treasures coming out the other side as well, which is really good. On we go. Here's another exciting catch up. So a nice jar, no label on the bottom unfortunately. 2 paste jars. I mean, it seems like I can just pick those up all day long when I go out, doesn't it? Which is really odd. Surely we must come to the end of finding those soon. Oh no. Okay. I picked this up hoping that it was a Eiffel Tower lemonade, but it's plain unfortunately. But it's still coming home. And then this is Ryan's find. And look at it. A lovely blue poison bottle. I mean, I just love this. We found a tiny one last week, very similar. It didn't have the writing on it, but not to be taken. Look at that. So these are pretty uncommon for us to find, and just one of my absolute favourites. So yeah, that's a treasure, isn't it? For sure. So when the sun's out, it's so much easier to spot stuff, and I've got a few things to get out and show you. Let's start with this one. Oh, I was really hoping that would be complete and be tiny. What a shame. But there are a few things here that I'd like to have a look at as well. You can see we've brought this from the other side of the bridge. Felt like it needed to be rescued, so. Wow, look at that. That's been there a long time, hasn't it? The neck is really interesting on that. It looks like the top, that sort of the lip has been hit off, doesn't it? Which is a shame. Tiny piece of blue and white pottery there, can you see? A little reef on it. And then this, which looks fun. Oh, and it is. Let's just get rid of that a sec. Look at that, what does it say? Owen's Dairy. And it's got, I hope you can see that all right in the light, it's got a really great picture on it, look. Oh, brilliant. Do like a milk bottle. Ryan is a big fan of milk bottles as well, actually. He likes to collect them, so definite keeper. And let's see what else there is. There's blue over there to be collected. Like rock. Oh, it's sailing off. I'm going to go and pack my bag, and then I'll bring you back soon. See you in a sec. Bring you with me here. It's nice and bright. Are you a rock? Yes. Ridiculous. Let my little urn float away with all my goodies in it. See anything in here? Need more hands. Oh, a bit of an old can. Thought it might have been a lid of something. Oh, look at this. Looks a bit treacherous, but also beautiful. Can we see anything in this deep bit? I'm going to trawl through it unless I can. I don't think so. So I might have to go up and over this bit, and then under or over. Let's see which one. See you on the other side. I'm the other side of the tree. In case anyone was wondering, I went over and not under. Under looks like a wet option. So I've just got to this bit and I'm looking at the bank because it looks a bit interesting. Look, lots of things to be seen here. So I'm going to have a little dig around. Nice bit of plate there. I love the sort of edging on that. It's a white piece. You can see a glass jar here. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? On this bit. I love the blue edging. It's really lovely, isn't it? You can see a bit of plate in there as well, look. But I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to get to. We'll have a look. Oh, it might be alright, you know. Ooh, what if it's complete? Let me do a bit of, it isn't, I can already see it isn't, but let me do a bit of digging and I'll bring you back and let you know if I find anything exciting. This is a little collection from Ryan's finds. Found some pretty cool stuff. Lovely rim of a blue and white jug, probably, I would have thought. That looks good. Worth a clean, isn't it? Paste jar, of course, and two of these lovely little matching bottles. They're always quite sweet, they've got nice little shapes. So still stuff to be found. We've been out for quite a long time now actually, so we're sort of coming to an end. We'll just have one more hunt around, see what other treasures we can find, so I'll let you know. Brian's just found this lovely little blue Dalek, probably a sort of Vicks jar, a Vapo Rub sort of Dalek, but it's always nice to find blue glass. So I'm under another bridge. This one's much smaller though. You can see each side. And I think I've spotted a bottle here, look. So it could be new, it could be broken, but I'm going to have a look all the same. So let me dig it out and then we'll have a look. Okay, so it's loose. Now let's have a look at it. So I think it's pretty old. It's got a deep bottom, look. That's just water rust. And it does look a bit rustic around the top, doesn't it? What do you think? Let me know, you guys. Ryan's found this, look. You know, if you're a fan of the Dixie's Larking Adventures channel, you'll know that Ryan loves to find anything to do with cars or bikes. So an old hubcap is just up his street. An old wheel trim, look. I really hope that you've enjoyed this adventure as much as we have. Great to be back out on the water to find loads of treasures. Loads of different stuff, a nice little Inkwell, some lovely bottles, a poison bottle, the bottle that came inside the jar, which was just, yeah, magnificent. So I'll do you a quick roundup at home, but it won't be a cleaned up one because cleaning bottles is now Ryan's job and he does that in sort of slower time. So see you back at home. Hi everyone, this is Dixie. She saw how popular Brenda was last week, so she wants to say hi too. You guys love Brenda, and Dixie is like absolutely like head of the flock, so she looks after everyone. So as you can see, we're back home. You can hear the others in the background. We've laid out everything that we've brought home today, and there's quite a lot of treasure today, so let's just have a quick look. So we've brought this urn home. This is just like a modern garden ornament, but we quite liked it, so we did manage to get it home after it nearly sailed away a couple of times. Brought this nice old bottle home. I really love the shape and the top of that. So that's come home, and then a couple of other bottles here. So obviously this is one of the favourites, the lovely blue not to be taken poison bottle. Always very exciting to find those. And I've got like the salad cream or sort of sauce jar there at the back. This lovely triangular bottle. I can't wait to see that one cleaned actually. I'll give you a sort of photo update on the next video when that's all cleaned. And this little one at the back, which is lovely. Little square ones, always a pleasure. The nice ceramic jar. I love to use those around the house. So yeah, really enjoy finding those because you can't buy them anymore, can you? So they're good fun. And my little Inkwell look here at the front. A couple of other little things. This bottle that is the one that looks like the top's been just sort of sheared off, but there's just something about it that yeah, I've kept that. And then the lovely Owen's Dairy milk there. Quite a collection of paste jars today, look, 6 altogether. Some of them particularly magnificent. That one at the back is quite a magnificent one. And then some lovely pieces of pottery as well. So nice sort of blue and white pieces here that you saw. This lovely sort of pinky red piece that Ryan found. Beautiful colour. My part of a doll's face, just the ear there, look. And this is really interesting. So when I found this, I thought it was nice, just a sort of nice feathered piece of white, but it's actually got a lovely blue emblem on it, look. So I'm really pleased that I found that and kept it. And then of course my little child's tea set that's going to be stuck back together, and my little cracker. So there you go, that's what it does. But yeah, there's just something really jolly about that, so I'm yeah, gonna keep it. So there we go. I hope that you've enjoyed today's adventure. It's been really good fun, out in the sunshine, back in the water, finding treasure. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you guys have too. Don't forget that I've still got treasures for sale in my Etsy shop. Ryan and I are about to go on holiday, so there'll be a couple of videos between now and then, but whilst we're away for 2 weeks, the Etsy shop will of course be closed. So if you want to get some treasures, get in there quick before we close it to go on holiday. Oh, I almost forgot to show you this as well, look. So yeah, quite excited to find that. It's quite nice. And as always, you can join the Patreon fan club. If you'd like to become a patron, you can do it from just $1, or the equivalent sort of currency from wherever you guys are. And for that, you get bonus content, behind the scenes stuff, and early access. Sorry, that was a cat. And early access to some of my videos. So check it out if you're interested. If not, then we will see you again next time. We hope to be out again soon. Weather's changing for the better, so lots more treasure hunting to do. See you soon, guys. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to Lucy's Larking Adventures. This is just a quick midweek catch-up vlog for you, because we're lucky enough to have received a lovely exciting parcel today from one of our lovely viewers, Valerie. Thank you, Valerie, for this. It's been very exciting waiting for it to come. Can't wait to see what's in it, and I thought that I would share it with you. This has come all the way from America, and Valerie I think is also a treasure hunter, so has sent me some of her American treasures. So yeah, pretty excited to see what's in it, as is Morty. Always a cat distraction, isn't there? So just bear with me a second, we'll just move him out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morty is safely out the way. We'll show him what's in there afterwards because he's obviously keen to know. And I'm just going to open my box. I'm very excited. Ta-da! See what's in here. Oh look, oh look, this is really lovely. Valerie, I know about international postage is ridiculous, so I totally get it. So honestly, that makes it just all the more exciting that you sent it. Obviously didn't expect you to spend $100 on postage, but yeah, I get how it could cost that much. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, here we go. So look, we've got some lovely pieces of pottery. Love to find pottery, and this is a really nice like dimpled piece actually. I really love the texture of this. Thank you. And this is really exciting. I wonder how old this is. That looks pretty old, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Love a bit of pottery. Thank you. This is lovely. Nice bit of aqua. I don't know if it was meant to be complete. Okay, let's see what this is. I hope you're as excited about this as I am. Oh, looks like a great colour. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh wow, would you look at the colour of that? That is just magnificent. Oh, I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for this. Look at the colour, it's stunning. I wonder what it would have had in it. Oh look, it's got something on the bottom as well. Made in the USA, it says. That's fantastic. Genuine Phillips. So you guys let me know what Phillips is. Is it like a medicine? Is it something that's pretty common? That is definitely one to add to the collection. What a lovely present to receive from one of my viewers. Thank you so much for that. That colour. Incredible, isn't it? Let's put that safely over there. And then I think there's another little gift here, look. Oh, Val, look, that's beautiful. Sensational by Val Etsy shop. Valerie Greenup. I'm going to give it a sniff. Oh, it smells divine.
That's what it smells. Soup.
Yeah. Cherry almond is the flavour, which actually is one of my favourite scents. So, so absolutely, if you're interested in this soap, I can assure you it smells absolutely delicious. So go and check out Val's Etsy shop. Sensational. I can't wait to use my soap. And Val, thank you so much for the gift. It's absolutely lovely to receive some treasures from overseas. Really lovely to see the sort of things that you find, and for you to share something that you've made as well is just really wonderful. So thank you so much. We'll be out soon. So the weather is still absolutely horrendous. We're due a really big thunderstorm tonight, so we're hoping that's going to go out and dislodge loads of treasures for us to find at the weekend when the weather is supposed to be getting better. So some lovely gifts from my friend Valerie over the pond. Valerie, thank you. I'm really glad that you enjoy my videos, and it's lovely that you've taken the time to send us lovely gifts. So thanks so much. See you all soon. Bye. So I just a quick addendum. I just read Val's card properly because it's hard to read it while we were filming. And this is actually a piece of Native American pottery, which is so special because it's something that I would never ever find. And it's just obviously got so much history. So that is just so joyful. So thank you so much for that. It's really nice to know that you're out there finding treasures too. Something with so much history. And here it is in my little home in Somerset, and it's going to go with my collection. So thank you again. See you soon.